Attempting to cut a hole for a speaker over here. This cab was originally a 79 and it only had one big speaker right in the middle. Well, not that big. And then it would have had like one on the driver's or passenger in the rear, I don't remember. And I kind of want stereo. And I want them to be in the factory location because, you know, hey, factory appearing is the name of the game on this build. So on an 80s, well, 80s, 85 is what that dash is from, the dash pad. There's spots for 3 speakers actually, but the 2 are on the very outsides here, and I don't know, I may rig something up for the middle as well. If anybody knows anything about stereos, you can also get a dual voice coil speaker, which you can hook up to both the left and the right channels, and it'll just output both of them at the same time. You won't really get any stereo effect, but that way at least you're not just listening to one channel or the other. And I may do that and hook them both up, so the middle will always be outputting sound, and then it'll just be the left or the right, and hopefully I'll get a little more sound out of it that way, but we'll see. I'll see if I can find that size speaker. They're kind of hard to find these days, but I've got a hole marked here, and got my little Dremel here. We'll see if I can cut a hole without killing myself. Hopefully I have enough of these little Dremel cutoff wheels to get this done. Not totally sure I'm going to be able to even reach everywhere with this. Yeah, that's what happens. The wheels break when they get caught in there, and they're spinning at like 9 million RPM, so I'm going to run out of these little cutting discs. Oh, I should have been thinking ahead on this when I had the... I didn't have any wiring done or anything like that, that would have been a good time to totally unbolt the dash out of here and then drill the holes with a hole saw or something. Or maybe just have a completely different approach altogether. Whew, boy, thick stuff just blows right through them discs. Okay, I need to figure out how I am going to cut the other angles that I can't get to. Yeah, maybe that's an idea. Well, that sucked. But there it is. Not great. Sorry about that. I guess that'll fit. Actually, I think there would be room for some of the screws to come up from the bottom. I'll have to keep that in mind for the other one. Oh man, I like that look. I'm gonna change camera. Yeah, I like that look. This is that, if you can't tell, this is that new dash pad cover that I put on there. And you can see down in some places where you'll be able to see some of the old plastic, but I think a Sharpie and a razor blade will probably take care of most all that. There's going to be a gauge cluster right here, so you really won't see that. And then that whole panel will get a new one of these doodad doohickeys. Go right chair. But as you can see, that one's broken. So, and I also want it to say Silverado instead of Scottsdale. So once I get a new one of those, I'll stick that in here. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard, but it's not as just hard plasticky as I thought it would be. So it's pretty cool. So hopefully that speaker fits with the gauges. I think it should. They don't really go very far back there, except for the two bigger gauges. And hopefully I can get something easier, figured out to be easier on that side. And like I said, maybe one speaker in the middle would still work too. So I need to move the VIN tag, which is right here. So I need to get that riveted into that spot instead. Like I said, this is a 79 cab that I'm putting an 85 dash in, 85 front clip. I like the 80s versions of these better. There's lots of guys who like the round eyes. They call them the round headlight ones, which are the early 73 through 70 or through 80. I like the square stacked ones. I think it's hip to be square. So anyways, thanks for watching and being patient while I messed around with that. I probably won't install a radio anytime soon, but at least I'll have the speakers in there. But I don't know, maybe I will get a radio. Maybe I'll get one just like what I've got built into the shop, or not built in, but hooked up in the shop here, which is just a El Cheapo one from Walmart, which actually works awesome. It's 20 bucks. So anyways, we'll see. That'd be pretty cool if I got a radio in here. It'd really make me think that I was getting somewhere with this truck. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. Thanks for watching.